Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today I kind of just want to take the time to talk about Twitter, talk about my experience with it now that Elon Musk has pretty much officially taken control of the platform, talk about some of the changes that he's already made, and overall just talk about what I kind of expect from the platform now that Elon Musk is in control of the entire thing. So if you didn't know, Elon Musk's buyout of Twitter is pretty much official. He went through and he made some pretty sweeping changes at the top level of Twitter already. He fired some people. We're going to talk about that. That includes the CEO, by the way. He went in there and just kind of cleaned house, took out people he really didn't mess with, I guess, and is already making some changes to the platform. And I don't know if this is like confirmation bias or, just like my mind playing tricks on me or something like that, but I already feel like Twitter is vastly different in like the day or so that we've had with Elon Musk running it. So I kind of just want to talk about this a little bit. As someone who's used Twitter for about a decade or so now, I've had a pretty, I would say, overlapping experience between like all the Twitter eras. Like I remember when pretty much anything went on Twitter. You could say just about whatever you wanted. You could insult people all you wanted. It was like the Wild West of the internet, right? Back in the day of Twitter, when, they didn't have all these policies and all these different things in place to kind of protect people like they do now. Not really saying that that's like a totally bad thing, but I do remember that time period. So like I'm an OG Twitter user, man. I actually know a little bit about this platform. And I gotta say, things are already getting different with the whole Twitter platform. At least for me personally, things have already changed. So yes, Elon Musk has went through and made some changes. Let's go ahead and discuss those first, and then we'll kind of get into like my personal rundown, I guess, of what's going on with the platform and everything. So Elon Musk went through after buying Twitter and essentially just started firing people. I mean, he fired the CEO, he fired the CFO, he fired like the head of the legal team. He went through and he just started taking people out. The head of trust and safety on the platform just came through like a Giga Chad and fired all these fucking people, man. Like the minute he actually took Twitter over, these people were jobless, right? He just went through and said, you know what, pack your bags up, get your office together, and get the fuck off my platform, right? Gotta say, I honestly really respect that move. The people who've been running Twitter for the last few years have been running a complete shit show. I mean, this platform has gotten worse and worse every single year that these people have been in control. Since like 2015, 2016, Twitter has just become worse every year. And it's gotten to a point where like it's just a toxic cesspool of garbage, and people are worried that Elon Musk is gonna make it worse, right? You have all these people on Twitter talking about, oh, I'm getting off Twitter, man. I'm leaving Twitter now that Elon's in control. He's going to let everyone get unbanned, and he's going to unban Trump, and he's going to do this, and he's going to do that. He's going to make the platform so much worse. Truth be told, dude, I really don't think Twitter could get any worse than it already is. Like, Elon Musk, I don't feel like is going to fuck this thing up anymore. Like, if we're being real, this is a boat that already had like 70 holes punched in the bottom of it, my guys. This shit has been sinking for a minute, right? So, I mean, that's like my personal take on it. I use Twitter out of necessity. A lot of people are always like, oh, well, why don't you just leave Twitter, bro? I get so many video topics from there, and I interact with my audience so much on there that like it would genuinely hurt my business if I didn't use Twitter, which really sucks to say, because if I did just use it personally and it wasn't a business thing, I would leave Twitter. But that's kind of like my cop-out. That's my excuse, right? But I've already noticed a large difference with Twitter in the day or so that he's had control of the platform. One of the things that took me by surprise was I immediately gained 200 followers out of nowhere. My Twitter account has been bleeding followers for a few months. People have been complaining that they haven't been seeing my posts in their timeline. I've had fans tell me that they basically never see my tweets ever, even though they follow me. Some people have to have post notifications on simply just to see what I say. Hopefully that gets cleared up, because that's actually bullshit. I'm really not that bad on Twitter, man. I know I've, trolled a little bit on there or whatever, but dude, I'm really not that bad on Twitter. Maybe I tweet a little too much, but like at the end of the day, man, they're out here trying to treat me like I'm some sort of criminal when I'm not. So I got people who've complained about that, but I just magically gained like 200 followers the moment that Elon Musk takes control. I don't know if he like lifted some sort of shadow ban that was like widespread on a bunch of different people's accounts, but I saw other people talking about this on Twitter saying, oh, I randomly gained this many followers after Elon Musk took over. So I guess I wasn't the only one who had a pretty large following follower spike randomly out of nowhere. And another thing I noticed were my impressions fucking skyrocketed on Twitter. And if you don't know what an impression is, basically it's whenever anything you put out content-wise is viewed by anyone, right? So if my tweet comes up in someone's Twitter feed or whatever, right, that's one impression because they saw it on their screen, and that's how that works, right? So it essentially means that yesterday, the amount of people who have seen my tweets or seen the content I put on Twitter completely fucking skyrocketed. And it wasn't even close, man. Like, take a look at this. That's how much my impressions went up in one day. And by the way, this wasn't even a one day, this was like 14 hours, okay? Because like during the morning time, this was not going on. This started happening later in the day. So yeah, I don't know if he lifted some sort of shadow ban that was like put across a bunch of people's accounts. Another reason I think I've been shadow banned is because whenever someone tries to watch like a video or see a picture that I upload, there's like a sensitive content warning that gets put there. I don't know why, but they have to manually go in their settings to change it to see anything I upload, which completely cripples the rate in which people can see these things from me. And I upload my thumbnail on all my video announcements. So if people on Twitter want to see the fucking thumbnail for my videos, they have to manually turn that setting off. I think that's complete bullshit, and I think that's ridiculous. So hopefully that gets fixed, but overall, man, what do I expect for the entire platform? I really don't know, man. Like, a lot of people keep claiming, oh, I'm fucking leaving Twitter, bro, but you know how people are, right? They just say shit like that. They never actually go through with anything. Oh, I'm leaving Twitter. Yeah, okay, buddy. You're leaving the only app that you spend 14 hours a day on. I really believe that one, right? So there's hella people saying stuff like this now that Elon has control of the platform, and they're freaking the fuck out. Once again, man, I don't see the big hype around it. Like, I honestly hope the platform gets better. Like, you know, this negative mentality everyone has where it's like, oh, Twitter's gonna get so much worse now. It's gonna be unusable. It's like, dude, I understand. Like, a lot of people don't like Elon Musk. You know, he's a billionaire. He's done some stuff that's upset a lot of people, whatever, right? But like I said, can it really get any worse than it already was? Like, this shithole of a platform we call Twitter, can it really get any worse than it was? In my opinion, that's just a solid no. So, I mean, Elon has talked about how he wants to make Twitter more of like a public town square where people can legitimately share ideas and stuff. And I think it's kind of insane that people freak the fuck out about that, right? Like, he's trying to, or at least from what he's saying, he's trying to build a place where everyone can speak like their free mind and actually share their opinions, and then you have people melting down over that. Like, that really kind of tells you a lot about the mentality of some of these people, man. But I digress, right? So overall, I'm looking forward to the changes. I'm looking forward to what's coming along. Personally, I think there's already been some minor changes that have been made in the background that maybe weren't announced or anything like that, but I'm really hoping so, because I just don't know where that would have come from. You know what I mean? I just don't see anything that indicates that that was from like any of the tweets I put. Like, one of the tweets I got out yesterday has like 8,000 likes. It just like randomly blew up, and it was one with a picture. So like, yeah, there has to be something changing, at least on my account. I don't know, but hopefully Twitter gets a lot better over the next few months and maybe the next few years. I'm honestly excited to see what Elon does with the platform. If he makes it worse, honestly, man, good on him, because that would have been a fucking accomplishment in and of itself. But I'm one of those wait and see kind of people. I don't want to jump the gun and say he's going to fuck everything up or he's going to make it the greatest platform ever. I just want to wait and see. So with that being said, though, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, talking about the new Twitter situation and signing out.